Just waiting for the live button. I think it's live. We should have notification in 1 second. I'm just waiting to see.
There we go.
And yes, we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday the 5th of October 2025. I hope you're all well. We've just had a visit by Storm Amy on Friday. And I know lots of people experienced power outages over the weekends. There was flooding. I know we've an issue with the water at the moment in the area, but first and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to the Roscommon County Council, all the guys from the ESB, the guys from Irish Water, and everyone who put shoulder to the wheel the last couple of days, because it's not easy to go out in those conditions, but we're lucky in the wider area that we have plenty of people who put themselves out there and help people. Just, I suppose, one of the things that we've learned from power outages after Storm Owen is notifications, and I'm always diverting people to powercheck.ie. Make sure you have your MPRN number somewhere. Even if the lights flicker and then go out and you say, oh, they'll come back in a half an hour, it actually helps the ESB if people log it, so it tells them directly the area affected, and it means that they're in a position to get things back running a lot quicker. I'd also ask people to check on water.ie, register your phone number and your air code, and that way you'll be kept up to date on boil water notices and water outages in the area. So like, we as a website will put up as much information as we can, but if you, the listeners, the people out in certain specific areas, you get more up-to-date information if you register your MPRN number with PowerCheck, and also if you register your air code with Irish Water. Just so everybody knows, the boil water notice is still in effect for Castlerea. It's the HSE have implemented that at the moment. So a rolling boil for 1 minute and then cool the water. You're not meant to be drinking the water directly unless you've rolling boiled it and let it cool. And that goes for everything, including washing teeth. It's not just that you're swirling it around your mouth and you're spitting it out. We're saying use the rolling boiled water for washing teeth as well, because we don't want anyone getting sick for this. Anything you'd like to add to that, Susan?
No, as soon as it comes off boiled water, we'll let everybody know. I've signed up to the text, so it's actually very handy. So it is straight away, as soon as it went on boiled water, we got a text, and then I've received a text pretty much maybe sometimes twice a day, just reminding us that it is on a boiled water. So do sign up to the texts. They're fantastic, so they are. But as soon as we hear it's gone off the boil, we will pop it up here on social media for you.
Now the council have flood signs up on certain roads, and we're just asking people to, if you do come across flooded roads, take your time, allow yourself a little bit of extra time, because especially when it's dark at night, you don't want anyone having an incident hitting a flooded area too fast. There was a huge volume of water fell in the last sort of 3 days, really and truly. And it's just the volume of water that we're talking about. It's very hard for that to actually go away based on the volume of water. So just asking people to bear with everybody. As I said, the teams are doing their best, and we want to thank them for their efforts on that.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a pity, and it's only the start of storm season, so we learn a little bit from each one that comes along, and hopefully by the end of winter we'll be well prepped for them, and they won't bother us as much as they won't. I want to say a massive congratulations to the Hub. They have a fantastic new website. It's www.thehubcastlerea.com. You can learn all about their facilities, tenants, clubs, upcoming news and events that's happening down there. It's sponsored by Benny's Deli, and Marie put it together, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It's lovely and bright and colourful. So pop on if you're looking for something to read. Pop up and have a look at that. Also, we want to say a massive congratulations to Noble Ice Cream, who won Best in County, as well as a silver and bronze medal at Blásna Éireann in Dingle on Friday. Phenomenal achievement for a new startup based here in Castlerea. It's down on Kishton Food Hub. They make a range of ice creams and sorbets. They're on sale in Cahill Super Value and Benny's here in town. in super values throughout the west of Ireland as well, and in a couple of independent places. But that's the Castlerea. We highly recommend that you try them. They're beautiful. Really.
They got a silver medal in their chocolate.
Yes.
So it's something for them to aim for next year in terms of getting the gold medal in the chocolate. But our personal favourite is the mango, and the mango was recognised.
Yeah, I like the raspberry.
The
raspberry sorbet is my favourite.
So congratulations, guys. Well done.
Fantastic. And more congratulations to Roscommon Pride. They won Event of the Year, which is a phenomenal achievement for them at the galas in Dublin last night. This is only their second Pride. They won the award for last year's Pride event. And it's not just an event. They run a whole weekend of events, and they have something for everybody, for families, for a night out, a bit of crack, bit of relaxation. They do absolutely a great weekend. You were up at it this weekend.
Yeah, I was up this year, and I was up at it last year. Listen, we have to support these events when they happen in our locality, but I think it's a real recognition of how far we as a county have come, that we have that Pride event taking place every year over 3 days, and the fact that they're getting recognised internationally for the event they're putting on and what it brings to the area. So congratulations to everybody involved in that.
Huge credit. And we just got an email during the week from Colour Communications. They're offering a full range of printing services. So that's one thing that has been missing in town. We don't have any printing services. So if you need business cards or flyers, invitations, posters, whatever, they do various sizes, custom designs, and a professional service. You can email printers at CCE Colour, COLOR. They don't put in the U. So CCEcolour@EU to get started. We shared it on our social media during the week, so you can pop on there and see it if you need anything done. But again, it's a lovely way to have it in town, support local, and it's a great service to have.
Also want to let everybody know that the Town Centre First Draft Plan event is taking place Thursday next week. Thursday the 9th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Thursday this week.
Yes, Thursday the 9th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Trinity Arts. This is something that Castlerea was awarded, it's about 13 months ago at the moment, where there's a plan been put together. It's an aspirational plan of what can be achieved in the area. And earlier on this year, we did, there was a walk around survey, there was an online survey, there was a business survey. We got lots of feedback on it. And then the consultants collated all that information together, and they're going to present their findings. And we want as many people as possible to show up and have their voice heard. This isn't like a town and village regeneration or anything like that. This is a town centre first plan. It's the whole idea with Town Centre First is what your town could be, what your town wants to be, what it needs to enhance, what we need to show off. And we're very impressed with the feedback and the information that we've gotten so far, and we look forward to see what the draft is going to be on Thursday.
It'll be, it's very exciting. As Gareth said, it's about making our town a better place, our town centre a better place to live in, work in, visit. And this is still only the draft phase. We're still looking for people's feedback. As he mentioned, we have done lots of surveys. We have gone through huge amount of surveys, both from business people and people living in the community and people visiting the community, visiting the town. So whilst we have all that, we still want more feedback, more consultation. That was our biggest thing when we started this, was plenty of consultation, and your input genuinely matters. So please come along. Again, we chose from 4 to 7 to allow for our biggest audience. 4 p.m. parents are picking up kids after school, people are finishing work, business people are finishing for the day in town, so they can come up, and it's before the evening activities start. So 4 to 7 on Thursday evening up in Trinity Arts.
And it's a plan to make Castlerea better, a better place to live, to work, to do business. It's there to support the businesses. So we want people to come up, and we don't want people to be shy with their ideas.
No, we only love it.
Because there's nothing set in concrete at the moment. In fact, there's no money behind this. All this is a plan. And that's why the more information we get, the better.
It's a roadmap for our future. So we hope to get a number of plans out of this, a number of ideas, projects, and then we will sit down, this is the town team, and we'll sit down and we'll start putting these plans together, and then when funding comes on stream, we can say, well, this project would be great for that funding. Might happen in 6 months, might happen in a year, might happen in 2 years.
Yeah.
We don't know, but it's great to have. When we first started the town team, we had done a
plan,
and it was fantastic, and it was great to be able to tick off all those projects.
And if people look at the initial plan from the town team, like that's where Summers Park came from. With the Enterprise Hub, and on Kishton, that was all in it, with the Fairy Village, with the communal garden, with the green parking spaces, with the gaff here that we're in ourselves. Like, all of these were aspirational ideas that we're very lucky to have, and that's why the more input we get on these things, the better. I suppose a lot of people think this is a continuation of the Transport Infrastructure Ireland plan from 18 months ago, where all of the parking was going and the 10 zebra crossings were going in town. This is a completely separate thing. This is coming from a bottom-up approach, whereas the TII plan came from a top-down. So they told us what they were doing, and the town had an opportunity to talk on that. This is coming from the community, the people using the town, and that's why we want to see people there on Thursday night from 4 to 7 engaging.
And it's not a meeting, so you don't have to stand up and speak in front of a room full of people. There will be about 10 to 12 boards situated around. You can walk around by yourself, you can walk around with a member of the town team, you can walk around with a member of the Enterprise and Community Department from Roscommon County Council, and if you have any questions, we're there to answer them. And then at the end, we'll ask you can do it on the night, fill in your thoughts and ideas. We'll have little stickers that you'll be able to put on projects that you think are great or not so good or could do with improvement, or you can go home and we have a QR code that you just scan and upload your ideas to it if you want to be completely anonymous. So we're trying to get as we say, as much feedback as possible and as many opinions. So please do come along. We're very passionate about it, and we'd love to see people there.
Great stuff. And it's important that it's you, the people of Castlerea, feed into it. It's not something that we want someone in Cork or Dublin or that telling us how the town should be. It's the people using the town, the people living in the town, the people supporting the businesses in town. You're the voices that matter.
And the town team, I've said this only during the week, the town team is literally just made up of people from town. Business people with young families. We have members of the Brothers of Charity, lots of different groups on it. So that's, we're putting in our opinion and our, ideas and stuff like that. So that's why we want as many people as there as we can. So Thursday evening, 4 to 7 in Trinity Yard. And there's a cup of tea.
Great
and
stuff.
Maybe something nice.
Happy days. I go for the cup of tea anyway. We wanted to let everyone know about the Cree 5K night run walk, which is taking place on Friday, October the 17th at 8 p.m. in Castlerea once again from Trinity Arts. It's been organised by transition year students of Castlerea Community School together with members of the Castlerea Town team and wider members of the community. And this will be the first official Cree night run walk taking place in County Roscommon. And it promised to be a very special evening for all our community. And the reason why Cree was looked at for this particular event, first of all, the event is the Cree fundraiser for the year, but it's a huge event in Salt Hill every year. But there's so many families in our area here and in the wider Roscommon area that are benefiting from Cree and all of the fundraising that they do throughout the year. So it's leading the fight against heart disease and stroke, and we're just encouraging as many people as possible to get to sign up, come to Castlerea on Friday the 17th at 8 p.m. and it's not a strenuous walk. No,
you can do it at your own pace. Yeah.
It's something for people to get out, enjoy, talk to whoever's walking beside you. And it's about saving lives and empowering people to take control of their own health and well-being. And as Cree say, every step taken in this event helps Cree to provide free health checks, nurses, guidance and vital supports for families affected by cardiovascular illness. So you can register on creenightrun.ie and select Castlerea as your venue. So that's creenightrun.ie and select Castlerea as your venue.
When you go in, I actually noticed because I was in registering someone the other day, it's the first one you see, it'll say sold out, but that's Galway, that's Salt Hill. So you just scroll down and you say that you're going to run with the group, and then you just select your venue. So easy do.
We might do them now, will we?
Yeah, with a few happy birthdays. Actually, a lot of birthdays this week, isn't there? Happy birthday to Eugene Joyce. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Big happy birthday to Bridie Malone.
Not that it's a big birthday, Bridie.
It's not a big birthday.
Right?
But happy birthday to Bridie. Amy McLaughlin is celebrating her birthday tomorrow, as is Sean Flynn and Martin Gurn. So we want to wish them all a very, very happy birthday.
And then later this week we have Helen Fleming's birthday, Greg Broom's birthday, Mildred Byrne's birthday, Catherine Lohan's birthday.
And then it's my Aunt Kathleen's birthday and my cousin Sinead O'Flanagan's birthday on Saturday as well. So lots of birthdays.
I think Susan's saving a fortune not sending cards by just announcing them on this. Exactly.
It does save a fortune, so it does.
So the Christmas Gift and Food Fair 2025 will be in the Hub on Sunday the 7th of December 2025, and tables can be booked now. It's simply email Benny's. Well, will we share that rather than announce it?
You can.
Yeah.
Benny's,
email benny's1956@gmail.com, and Madeline will forward on the booking form and information sheets.
But we will share it again during the week for anyone that's looking for it. I was talking to Madeline, and tables are booking up extremely fast. They've over 40 tables already booked. Brilliant. Last year they had over 70. So if you're interested in taking a table, make sure to get in and get it booked really quickly. Another date for your diaries is this Friday night above in Trinity Arts. Candle in the Darkness is happening from 7 to 9 this Friday. You can get your tickets on the door for €5. They have guests on the night will be St. Dominic's Score Ballad Group and Ukrainian Soul. Beautiful night of music and entertainment, and a lovely way of getting out of the house. As I said, tickets are only €5, and there's a raffle on the night also, so it'll be a little bit of fun and a great excuse to get out of the house.
Great stuff. Another big event that's happening, and it's I'm very excited about it actually. It's the Castlerea Drama Group will be hosting their play, a one-act play, in the pub theatres in the coming weeks and the coming pubs near you. So they're doing 2 hilarious short comedies, Dada by Frank Houlihan and What's for Pudding by David Tristram. Next Friday night, Friday the 10th of October, they're starting off in Campbell's in Banalá. Yep. And after that, they're on Saturday the 11th, they're going to be in Doherty's Bar in Castlerea. So we don't have a time on either of those.
It's 8 p.m. every night, yeah.
Yes, 8 p.m. In Doherty's on Saturday night, and in Campbell's on Friday night. And the 2 plays will be on both nights. And then, do you want to do the next bit?
The following weekend, so Friday the 17th is Garvey's in Ballintubber, and then the Saturday night back to Doherty's here in Castlerea, Saturday the 18th. So starting at 8 p.m. every night. There's no booking, so just get in early to get your seat. Admission is €10 on the door, so that'll be a bit of crack. It'll be a bit of fun.
Listen, we have a wonderful drama group here in Castlerea. They've always lit up the stage in Trinity Arts. I love this idea. I'm disappointed that I don't get a chance to do it, but listen, great night's entertainment, guaranteed, and in nice, friendly, comfortable environments like Campbell's Pub, Doherty's Bar and Garvey's. What could possibly go wrong?
It'll be a good old night anyway, one way or the other. Another date for your diary is Jerry Carney. He'll be live in concert with his full band in Trinity Arts on Thursday the 30th of October. It's the night before Halloween. Special guest is Frank McCaffrey, and tickets are available on Eventbrite or Cahill Super Value, the Gym Ballyhonus or Hillside Service Station in Claremorris. It'll be a great night of music, stories and songs. You can check out the Trinity Arts Facebook page, and the link is there for the tickets, or if you're out and about, you can grab your tickets in Cahill's.
Great stuff. Just let people know that the annual Team Hope Christmas Shoebox Appeal has started. You fill a box and Team Hope send it to children. You can do it in 2 ways. You can build your own box at home and pop it onto their website www.teamhope.ie and send a gift, or choose items from the 4 W's: write, wear, wow and wash. And boxes have to be ready to be posted on the 10th of November, and you can drop them into Scahill's on Patrick Street.
Fantastic. I always think that. And you don't seal the box either, you just put a elastic band around it, because they go through them all and make sure they're appropriate for everybody.
And if some boxes are over full,
Yeah.
they distribute it so that everyone gets something equal.
Even.
Now, you also give a small donation, but that's to just cover €5 to cover the cost to actually get them to the other countries. So it's a great initiative, and there's usually hundreds of boxes. The local schools are brilliant for getting involved in that. And just want to say thanks to everyone who's always supported that and keep it up. But it's open now, and the date you're looking at is the 10th of November to get them dropped off in the shop.
And it doesn't have to be expensive stuff that you put in them. It's literally colours and, gloves or a hat or a t-shirt or something like that, underpants, socks, and then something cute like maybe a teddy bear or something, and something, maybe a bar of soap or a hairbrush or something like that. So very simple little things. These kids have very, very little, so they'll be very special to them, so they will.
Wonderful.
More Christmas. Carney's Chemist have their Christmas club open. They do this every year, and we always get great feedback on it. You can put aside your gifts and pay them off in instalments that suit you, so it makes things an awful lot easier. They also have gift cards available. We just wanted to give them a shout out for that.
And also social basketball for women on Thursday nights from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the hub. It's for fun, non-competitive exercise. And we're encouraging people to go down. We have great facilities here in the hub in Castlerea, so we might as well have everybody using it. And it's social basketball, so it's going to be a little bit warmer than out in a cold, wet pitch. At €5 per night, but we encourage people to go down Thursday nights from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Another date for your diaries. God, you're going to be flat out busy this autumn, so you are winter. December 18th, Michael English will be live in St. Bride's Church, Ballintubber. Tickets will be coming on sale soon, but we just wanted to let you know that it is coming up. And as soon as we find out where the tickets are going to be on sale and when they're going to be on sale, we'll share it, so we will.
Well done. Now, two big publications coming up in the locality every Christmas are the Clonbonnet Review and the Castlerea Parish Magazine. Just to let people know that the cut-off dates for getting your stories and your pictures and your poems and your recipes and your interviews and whatever you want is approaching fast. So the cut-off for Clonbonnet is the 27th of October. And if you want anything to get into the Clonbonnet Review, kathleenwall123@gmail.com is what you send it to. That's kathleenwall123@gmail.com, and the cut-off for the Clonbonnet Review is the 27th of October.
Castlerea Parish Magazine, the cut-off is the 17th of October, so that's only less than 2 weeks away. And you email all your photos and stories and the same articles, whatever it is you want. Don't be afraid to shout about and celebrate your group or your committee or your team or whatever it is. But you email everything to castlereaparishnews@gmail.com, and again, this cut-off is the 17th of October for that.
And like for both things, like 2025 has been a very long year. There's lots of strange things that have happened. We've Storm Owen. People went back to candlelight evenings for a week or two without power. There's things that you put in these yearbooks that in 5-6 years' time, when someone goes back through it, says, wow, was that year? And I think that's important. So I must get something in myself, actually.
I love them. I love looking back over them. And it's actually a lovely gift. If you have anybody away, it's lovely to pop it in an envelope and post it off to wherever. And they love reading it, so they do. So support both of those magazines, and I'm telling you, you look back in a couple of years' time and you'll be delighted you had stuff in them.
Exactly. So Castlerea St. Kevin's weekly draw. So this week there was no winner of the jackpot, but next week's jackpot stands at €5,800. And the lucky winners this week were Joshua Connell, Deirdre Corcoran, Martin Casey with his annual ticket, Dylan Kelly and Paula Clotter. Next week's draw takes place in the Cozy. Tickets are available throughout the town, the little yellow tickets, so you can buy them online. And like all the clubs, we don't actually have the golf club results or Castlerea Celtic results at the moment. But all the clubs are very appreciative of all the support that they get from the community. They just want to say thanks on that. And
speaking of Castlerea St. Kevin's, they want to invite you all to the official commemoration of the Shed. So the Shed, it's in honour of Dan O'Rourke. Dan O'Rourke was the principal in Intermon School, but he was also president of the GA, and he was one of the first people to organise group training for the Roscommon County team. and everyone used to train by themselves. So he organised this, built this shed, and that's where all the players used to sleep. I think up to 22 of them used to sleep in this place. And Dan's family used to organise the catering and, you know, feeding them and all that kind of stuff. So the shed is located, it's still owned by the O'Rourke's, and it's located down there beside Tarman School. So Saturday the 18th at 2 p.m, they are unveiling a plaque on the shed, and we're going to have refreshments afterwards in Tarman School, and it'll be just a lovely afternoon, especially if you're into sport or football. It's a lovely way to spend an hour or two, so it is.
So that weekend is important, and it's an easy one to remember because we're going to do the Cree Walk on the Friday night. And then we're all going to go home, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and be out in Tarman the following morning for that with St. Kevin's. And I'm sure all the crew that are home for St. Kevin's for that particular event will be out doing the Cree Walk as well.
Yeah. And then all into Doherty's for the drama on the Saturday night.
Actually, good point. I thought you were saying something else. No. Come here, we just have a few comments there. We might as well say Bernie said he's on his way. He's in JFK at the moment. It's great to see that we have people watching internationally as always, ready to come. John Conley is watching live from Drogheda. Hi John, how are you? Noel Winston wants to say a big hi to Catherine and Pat Kelly in England, married 40 years yesterday.
Shirley Fallon is tuning in. She's great at watching us every week, so she is. And Sheila, hi Sheila, she's tuning in from Luton, so it's fantastic to have her tune in. Flo is tuned in as well.
Hi
and
Flo.
We all survived the storm, thank God, yes. We're a little bit prepared for this time. And Anne Elwood is watching in from London, so we've loads watching in from
Jerry
UK.
Connaughton watching in from Bolton,
yeah,
and watches every week. Thanks very much for that, Jerry. And we have another familiar Sheila saying hi there. Sheila and Rose and Russell are saying hi, and it's great to see you checking in every week, guys.
Keeping an eye on us.
Getting your fix of Castlerea.
Eileen Mannix is tuning in from New York.
Hi Eileen.
It's great, fantastic to have. And Mary out in Clonkeen is keeping an eye on us as well, so she is. So fair play to...
So just so you all know, we're prepared to travel to any of those venues to do a show. Probably not Mary Clonkeen because I only came in from there, and I have done shows from out in Clonkeen already. So, but any of the rest of you at some stage, we're happy to travel.
We could go to New York for the football next year.
Exactly.
So we could. Would it be ideal?
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody again that I'm going to keep saying it because the numbers are growing. But this will be live over on YouTube in about 20 minutes when I get home and get it uploaded. For anyone that's not on social media, you can literally just send them the link. There's a little share button at the bottom, and you send them a link and they'll be able to tune in and watch it from their phone or their tablet or anything like that. So it's just Castlerea Community on YouTube, and it's great. Keep checking out our website, castlerea.ie. It's been used a huge amount for people looking. I had a woman today looking for accommodation in town, and I was literally able to send her the link, and all the accommodation is there, and it's a fantastic little website.
It's like the old days, Susan. Like when we started doing the roundup, it was like a 12-13 minute show, and then it sort of expanded out to about 20-25 minutes, and the idea was always to get done by 9 o'clock, like the old days when Glen Rowe used to finish.
But watch the news.
It's interesting we've hit it right on the nose there, the half an hour.
Yeah, we should have actually said it at the start to make sure to like the post, leave us a comment, let us know where you're tuning in from, and please share it as well because it spreads the word. We say it every week. It spreads the word about our great little town. I was talking to a woman this evening, she rang and she says Castlerea is literally thriving. She says it's a great little spot. So we certainly think so. So we love spreading the news and spreading the word, so make sure to share the post. And that's us. That's me.
Oh, before I go, I said I'd say hi to all the Brothers of Charity advocates that were up in Leinster House with me on Tuesday. They had a wonderful day, and I had a wonderful day with them. And I just said thanks very much, and I'm sure we'll see you during the week.
Super.
Okay.
Sinead.
Thanks very much, guys. Stay classy and good night.